Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 14th of March, 2022. Taking a look here at Bitcoin. And oh man, I tell you what, financial markets in general, all over the freaking place. As depending on like if you're new to trading, like this is all new to you, so it doesn't matter. But if you started trading back in the early 2000s, then some of the kind of stuff that you're looking at here very reminiscent of the .com burst, and then followed by the September 11th, and then you get into the latter part of the early 2000s into 2008 to 2011. You got into the financial panic, and then if you've only ever traded since basically 2013 or 14, you've just been handed probably easy cards. If you trade stocks, trade cryptocurrencies or foreign currencies or commodities, it's a little different story. But volatility is definitely there in equity markets again. Um, but looking at Bitcoin here, Bitcoin's got a strong recovery going on. It's about 30 minutes left and 25 minutes left until the new daily candle shows up. But Bitcoin is currently up about 5%. I mean, it is flirting with some big drops lower, but as we look here, call your attention back to the 3-week chart. You have this massive probability of a major swing low being found here at against the Kumo twist that shows up. So the Kumo twist is where single span A crosses B, or another way of looking at it is when the cloud changes from red to green or green to red. And not all the time, but when something is trending or at least has a a pretty dramatic slope into a Kumo twist, you often see price develop some type of swing high or low there. And in this case, because we were traveling lower at a pretty good angle, that would suggest that this Kumo twist is pointing to a return higher. So that's not a guarantee at all, but that's just something to pay attention to. Also, my little screener here is indicating that that there is a nice long setup on the 3-week chart here on the the 3-week chart for Bitcoin. Anyways, looking at this on the weekly chart, this the Senko Span B here is just it has been a champ. That has been the primary support zone for a while, and yeah, if Bitcoin's going to create some nice bullish expansion move, it should hopefully happen soon, because the risk to some downside activity here is substantial, and it wouldn't take a lot to put Bitcoin into an ideal bearish Ichimoku breakout. It got very close to it the week of January 10th, but it bounced off of that. The Chico span bounced off of the Tenkan-sen. So still in the cloud on the weekly chart. If we want to see a broad recovery, we're going to need to see it bounce above the cloud and move higher. Then going over to the daily chart again, despite the nice drive up here late in the rest trading day, we're still below everything in the Ichimoku system, but we're not in an ideal bearish Ichimoku breakout now. If it closes here, we're not in an ideal bearish Ichimoku breakout, because the Chiku span would not be an open space. Although it's not very hard to do, but there is a Kumo twist that pops up here on the next daily candle after we've been trading lower, and this is where the cloud gets very thin. And thin clouds mean weakness, which means that Bitcoin has a very easy time breaking out above the cloud here and having a very nice sustained move higher. Additionally, looking at the composite index, you have crossover of both of its moving averages. That is the kind of pop and the kind of activity you want to see before there's a major breakout. If it does occur, expect Bitcoin to head all the way up to roughly the 47 to 48K zone. That's where the 786 retracement and the 618 retracement kind of exist in that 47 to 48K zone. So yeah, should be interesting. Despite all the yuckiness with the world and the horrible things happening in Ukraine. That's what I see happening here. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.